welcome carte blanche body balance, and today we're going to do a nice stretch sequence to help relieve any tension from our upper backs, our mid backs or our lower backs. I am in India at the moment, so be prepared maybe for some noise and chaos with various different animals that might pop in and out, but yeah, bear with me. We're going to begin today in a cross-leg position. Any comfortable cross-leg position. If you feel that the knees come up and your back starts to round, you can grab a couple of cushions, or maybe just one, and place it under your hips and stack them up as high as you need until the knees relax down and you can get your shoulders up over the hips. And we're going to begin by working on our breath. And we're going to focus on getting the breath right into our tummy, so we're going to push our hand away with our breath until the air travels up the rib cage, until the air finally comes to the very top of your chest. And then breathe out, release, exhale. And this breath is important to keep with you through the stretching, and you'll find that the more you breathe into the stretch, the easier it will become. And when you hold the breath, you can find you can restrict the movements a lot more. So we'll practice a few more rounds of the breath, breathing in, pushing the hand away with your abdomen until the air comes up to the top of your chest, and then release and breathe out. And then from here, taking your hands onto your knees and breathe in, you're going to pull your chest and your chin forwards to lengthen your spine. And then as you breathe out, round and roll into a C shape. Tuck the chin to the chest. Breathing in, you're going to lengthen the spine. Pull your chest, your chin forwards. And then breathe out, you're going to round and roll into a C shape. Moving with the rhythm of your breath. And then on your next breath in, you're going to keep the chest forwards, and then as you breathe out, take the right shoulder towards the left knee. And then breathe in, come back to the center. And then breathe out, this time you're going to take the left shoulder across towards your right knee. Breathe in, back to center. And then breathe out one more time each side. The right shoulder comes over to the left knee. Breathe into center, and then breathe out that left shoulder over towards the right. And then as you breathe in, come up. Roll the shoulders back. Take the hands behind your body, interlace the fingers, and then you want to roll your chest open. So the shoulder blades come back and squeeze behind, and the chest lifts up. Take a full breath in here. And then as you breathe out, lower your right ear to your right shoulder. And hold it here for one full breath. And then breathing in, come back to the center. And then breathe out down to the opposite side. You're going to take the left ear to that, the left ear down to the left shoulder. And stay here for a breath. And then breathing in, come back to the center, releasing the hands down. Now for this next section, you can stay in this cross-leg position, which is easier on the hips. If the hips stretch out nice and easily and you don't have any pain into your hamstring or the back of the leg, you can extend out your left leg. Breathe in, you're going to reach the arms up. And then as you breathe out, turn towards the right. Take the left hand to that right leg, and the right hand's going to come behind you. And again, you're going to push the chest up to lengthen your spine. And then turn to look behind your right shoulder. Full breath in. And then full breath out. See if you can add a little bit more of a twist. And then from here, you're going to reach your right arm up as you come back to the center with the body. And gently begin to fold down towards the left side. So you're going to lift and reach that right side of your body. Keeping the chest open, so the tendency might be to round, but you want to roll that right shoulder back. and encourage that right hip to stay down onto the mat. If you're in your cross-legged position, keep the legs crossed. And again, stretch, reach up with that right side and breathe the air into that right spot. And then breathe out, see if you can fold just a little more. And then releasing, coming up. Again, you can stay in your cross-legged position, or if you have the leg out straight, we're going to swap over and take our right leg out in front. Breathe in, reach the arms up. And then as you breathe out, we're going to turn to the left. Take the right hand to that left leg. The left hand comes behind so you can lengthen the body, lengthen that spine, pushing the chest up. Elongating your spine. Full breath in. And then as you breathe out, gently turning to look behind your left shoulder. Full breath in. Full breath out. See if you've got a little more movement. And then releasing the body, coming back to the center. You're then going to reach your left arm up. And then take it across the head. Full breath in. And then as you breathe out, you're going to lift and lengthen that left side of the body as you fold down towards the right. Breathing in, and then breathing out, release. See if you can get a little extra length. And then releasing and coming up. Repeating one more time each side. Picking your option between the two, with either the legs crossed or one leg out, or a third option for anyone who wants to try a little more stretch. We're all going to come to the left side. So either lengthening out that left leg. And option 3 is you're going to breathe in, reach up. The left hand is going to come down. The index and the middle finger around the big toe if you can, or you can use the hand as a guide on the thigh. Take the right hand onto your sternum, onto your chest, breathe in, and then as you breathe out, you're going to open up the body, open up the chest, and then maybe stretch and reach that right arm up and over towards that left, keeping that chest open. Or if you're in your cross-legged position, you're going to take the left hand over to the right, reach that right arm up, take it across the head to the ear, lift and lengthen that right side and fold the body down to the left. Or maybe you have one leg out and we're going here. And then coming back to the center, staying in your cross-legged position if you prefer, or lengthening out the leg, breathing in, reach the arms up, and then this time if you're coming down for the fingers on the toe or the hand on the leg, we're going to take the left hand onto the chest, breathe in, and then breathe out. You're going to open up that chest, stretch and reach that left arm up and over, maybe coming towards that right arm, keeping that left chest open. Or maybe you're going to turn the body towards the left side so that the right hand comes to the left knee, the left hand comes up and over. You're going to lengthen that left side and fold down to the right. Or maybe you have yourself still in that cross-legged position. And then breathing in, gently coming up. Nice, guys. From here, we're going to come to the all-four position. Shoulders are above the wrists and the hips are above the knees. And breathe in, you're going to allow everything to release and to relax and to soften down. Taking your gaze forwards, the chest coming down towards the mat. And then as you breathe out, tuck and skip the tailbone up and under as you push into the hands to round your spine. And then breathe in, release and relax. Allow everything to soften and sink down. Taking your gaze forwards. And then breathe out. You're going to tuck and skip everything up and under. And then come to the neutral spine. Walking the hands a little further forward than shoulder width height. And then feed the left arm through to the right side and see if you can rest on your left shoulder. If you can, maybe try and walk that right arm straight so it's in line with your ear. And full breath in. And full breath out. Release. And then taking the right hand back, you're going to push into that right hand to untwist the body. Take the left hand onto the left chest and then use the hand to guide the movement to open up to that left side. Stretch and reach that left arm up. Nice. And then take the hands back to the all four position. Breathe in, allow everything to release and to relax. Take your gaze forward. And then breathe out. You're going to tuck the tailbone up and under. Push into the hands and roll the spine. And then breathe in, come back to that neutral position. You're going to take the hands a little further forward than shoulder width distance. And then you're going to take the right hand and take it across to that left side, maybe resting on the right shoulder if you can. And maybe if it's available, stretching and reaching that left arm up and over the ear. Full breath in. And full breath out, release. And then taking the left hand back, pushing into the hand. You're going to untwist the body, take the right hand onto that right chest, and using that hand to guide the movement to open up to that right side and stretch and reach that right arm up. And then take the hands down to the mat. If you have any knee pains, here's a time you might want to grab your cushion again, and you can place it under the knees. And we're going to come back for a child's pose, where you send the hips down to the heels. And if you want to open up the hips, you're going to take the knees apart and send the hips to the heels and see if you can lengthen the arms and take the forehead to the mat. Maybe stack the hands one on top of the other, or maybe if you want to rest the shoulders, you can take the hands behind the feet and rest like so. Full breath in through your abdomen all the way up through your ribcage to the top of your chest. And then breathe out, release. See if you can feel the hips soften down towards the heels a little more. If you have your hands back behind your feet, take the hands in front, and then everyone's going to walk the hands over to your right side of the mat. And you want to encourage the left shoulder down towards the mat and your hips towards your heels. Breathing into that left side. Breathing out, release. And then take the hands to the center. And then we're going to take them over to the left side, encouraging that right shoulder to the mat, encouraging the hips down to the heels. Full breath into that right side. Breathe out, release. And then gently coming back to the center for one full breath in and one full breath out. And then breathing in, gently coming back to the all-four position. An option for people who want to work on arm strength, or you're going to come any way that's comfortable to lie on your tummy. Or if you want to try, you're going to bend the elbows, keep them glued into your side, lower the chest to chin down, and then you're going to pull and slide your body through and rest on your forearms. And then everyone's going to come up into the Sphinx pose. So forearms are down. The legs are nice and wide apart, especially if you have any back tension. And we're going to encourage the small toe down towards the mat. So open up that space into your sacrum. Full breath in. And full breath out. Release. Breathing in, we're going to bend the right leg. And then as we breathe out, turn to look behind your left shoulder. Breathe in, come back to center. And then breathe out, bending the left leg and turning to look behind the right shoulder. Breathing in, coming back to center. Maybe you stay here, or maybe if it's available to you, you can come to your mini cobra, or maybe to your full cobra by extending the arms, soften the shoulders, roll them back, and make sure that the elbows aren't locked. And you have a degree of softness there. And again, breathing in, and then breathe out, bending the right leg, and turning to look behind the left. Or you're staying in your Sphinx pose with the forearms down. Breathe in back to center, wherever you are, and then breathe out, bending that left leg and turning to look behind the right shoulder. Breathing in, coming back to center. Everyone's going to lower down Take the hands one on top of the other, turn the cheek to the side, and then just allow the hips to rock backwards and forwards, side to side, just to free any tension to that back. A nice comforting movement here. And then from here, we're going to roll onto our sides, and then come and lie on your back. Hugging your knees in towards your chest. And then releasing the left leg down, placing the foot on the mat. Hug the right knee into the chest, and then you're going to cross the right leg over the left and create a triangle gap. Take the right hand through the gap to grab a hold of the inside of the left leg, and then the left hand to the outside of the left leg and pull the leg up. You can either have the hands at the crease of the knee, or you can take it to the front of the knee, just under the kneecap. If you struggle to lift up, you can get a belt or a tie, and you're going to wrap it around that left leg so you have something to hold on to, and you can pull the belt to raise this leg up. Breathing in, and then as you breathe out, see if you can encourage the knee a little closer into your chest. One more full breath here. And then gently releasing the leg down, uncross the leg. And then you're going to hug your left knee into your chest. And then cross the left leg over the right. Take the left hand through the gap to the inside of the right leg, the right hand to the outside of the right leg, and you can pull this leg up if you can, or you can grab that belt or tie. If you want to increase the stretch, you're going to take the hands to roughly where your shin is, just below your knee. Full breath in, and full breath out. See if you can have the knee just a little closer to the chest. And then gently release the legs down, uncross the legs. This is where you might need some pillows handy. You're going to drop both of the knees over towards the left side. Take your arms out. Your shoulders should remain flat on the mat. And then maybe you want to extend that top leg. If the shoulders starts to come up, you can grab your pillow and place the pillow under your right shoulder so you have something to relax to. And if the knees don't quite make it down towards the mat, you can place the cushion just under your knees here, and you're just going to allow everything to relax to that left side of the legs, and the shoulder to relax down to that right side. And maybe even turning behind your right shoulder. Maybe having that leg extended out to deepen the stretch. And then gently coming back to the center. And then you're going to drop the knees over towards the right side, having the arms stretched out. Maybe lengthening that top leg to increase the stretch. And if that left shoulder comes up, you're going to place the cushion under the shoulder. And if the knees don't come down to the mat, take the cushion under the knees and just allow everything with the hips to relax down to the right and the shoulder to relax to the left. And maybe even turning to look behind your left shoulder. Full breath in. Full breath out. And then gently coming back to the center. Stretching your right arm out. And gently turn onto your right hand side. And then use your left arm to push the body up and come back to the all-four position. Breathe in, allow everything to release and to relax, to soften down. Take your gaze forwards. And then breathe out, you're going to skip the tailbone up and under, push into the hands and roll that spine. And then come to the neutral spine, step your right leg forward. So you're coming into a lunge position. You can have a cushion under your knee here as well if you need. Breathe in, reach the arms up over the head. And then as you breathe out, the right arm comes down by the right side. Stretch and reach up and over with that left arm, keeping the chest nice and open on that left side. and releasing, coming up. Taking the hands down. You're going to slide the right leg back. And then slide the left leg forward. And then you're going to roll the body up. Breathe in, reach the arms up over your head. And then as you breathe out, the left arm comes down by your left side. And then stretch and reach that right arm up and over to the left, keeping the right shoulder open. And then taking the hands down by the left foot here. If you can, come up into a lunge and then slide the leg forward, or any way that's comfortable for you, you can come up. So you're in this forward fold position, bending your knees, and you're going to take a hold of the opposite elbow with the opposite hand, pushing the chest down towards the mat, pulling the elbows down so you've got a little bit of traction, and just allowing the body to sway side to side. And then releasing the hands down, maybe taking them to the calves, the ankles, as the knees can be as bent as they need to be until the tummy comes onto the thighs. Full breath in. And then as you breathe out, see if you can take the elbows out to the side and come for a forward fold. And then releasing here, you're going to soften the knees, tuck the tailbone up and under, and gradually stack the spine up, stack the back up, until the shoulders come up over the hips, head over the shoulders. Roll everything up and back, give everything a shake. And I hope you all feel a little more free and loose.